guys, we are
Hi.
back with another reaction video.
Yes.
What are we doing today?
So actually, I have a poll in the community section for the song that we're gonna record tomorrow. So that won't go up tomorrow, it'll go up the day after. So you guys can pick what song we're gonna react to next. So today it is my choice, and we're gonna do Slow Motion by Third Eye Blind.
Okay, cool. I think you've shown me this song before.
I have. I don't know if you remember it though. It's not really like your type of thing, I don't think. So I don't know if you were really like listening or just like humoring me.
No, so I don't know this by name. I know
Yeah.
a handful of Third Eye Blind songs, but
Okay.
I don't think I really know this.
I just feel like this is a good song to react to.
Right.
So yeah, don't forget to like and subscribe. Follow us on all social media channels. The links are in the description below. And our username is yourewithsmith, YOURE, on everything, all platforms. Okay, let's go.
Gee, Dad. Now listen, son. I want you to learn how to shoot and how to handle a gun.
Miss Jones taught me English, but I think I just shot her son. 'Cause he owed me money with a bullet in the chest. You cannot run. Now he's bleeding in a vacant lot, the one in the summer where we used to smoke pot. I guess I didn't mean it, but man, you should have seen it. His flesh explode slow.
Do you recognize it?
Maybe.
Maybe.
Again, this isn't a song I listen to, so
No, of course.
yeah.
So it's pretty self-explanatory. This whole song's really about like how disgusted Third Eye Blind is with the media's portrayal of like people who do drugs and things like that, and how it like glamorizes that, like pretty much like glamorizing like doing the wrong thing.
Yeah.
So it goes, Miss Jones taught me English, but I think I just shot her son because he owed me money with a bullet in your chest. You cannot run.
Mm,
I'm gonna assume that the guy's a drug dealer.
yeah.
Now he's bleeding in the vacant lot, the one in the summer where we used to smoke pot. I guess I didn't mean it, but man, you should have seen it.
So hold on there. So that last line, but man, you should have seen it, makes it sound like he liked it. He said, I guess I didn't mean it, but he liked it. So he's being ironic by saying
Well, because
he
he
likes killing.
exactly
Yeah.
because he goes, I guess I didn't mean it, but man, you should have seen it. His flesh explode.
Yeah.
So he's like, man, you should have seen his flesh explode.
Yeah. No, I was just asking because you were saying that they didn't like the media's portrayal, but, in the song, they're saying, like, oh, this is cool. You know what I mean?
Yeah, so it's kind of like, I guess it's more of like poking fun at it, or they were trying to make something like a very artsy song that's like
Yeah. Yeah.
sounds really awesome, like something that people would like to listen to. Like I love this song.
Yeah. Yeah.
But like like they're not just doing a whole song on glamorizing violence and drugs and stuff.
Or like they
Like,
are, but
well,
ironically,
yeah,
like,
it's more
yeah,
ironic. Like they're like if you ask them, they're not gonna be like, oh yeah, like we love
shooting
people who
people.
kill
Yeah.
people and we love people who do drugs. Like
Yeah.
that's not what this is about. Although like it's not the deeper meaning, but that is like what the
Yeah. The
song
song's
is
about.
about. Yeah.
Interesting.
hmm So I think we were about
We
here.
got to the first line of the chorus.
Yes.
Yes.
His flesh
Flesh
explode.
explode slow motion. See me let go. Pretend you die young. Slow motion. See me let go. What a brother knows. Slow motion. See me let go. now the cops will get me. But girl, if you would let me, I'll take your pants off. I got a little bit of blow, we could both get off. Later bathing in the afterglow, 2 lines of coke got cut with Drano, and her nose starts to bleed. A most beautiful ruby red.
So I'll stop there and we can go over the chorus and
I'm laughing
everything.
at the way he spelled beautiful. Whatever it means.
Beautiful.
Yeah.
Beautiful. So he goes, his flesh explodes, slow motion, see me let go. We tend to die young, slow motion, see me let go. What a brother knows. Slow motion, see me let go.
So, do you know what the what a brother knows is referring to?
No idea.
Yeah, I'm not sure what he means by that.
It might be literal. It might not be. I believe that it's possible that the chorus is him committing suicide.
Okay.
Like after the fact. I'm probably ruining it, but like that's never actually touched on. But it seemed like he's saying, "See me let go."
So I saw that as him when he's shooting the guy. He's like letting one off. He's letting go, just going, letting his
Like, watch me
animal
kill
instinct.
everybody.
Yeah, that's how I interpret it. But I mean,
That's
I
good.
don't know. But yeah,
That's a
what a
good
brother
one.
knows. I don't know what he means by that. Like, does he mean like the colloquial brother? Like, oh, you're my brother, or like the familial brother. You know what I mean? Like, I don't
Or
know.
both. I
Yeah.
don't know.
Yeah, that line confused me.
Yeah, and then we tend to die young. Obviously, people who live their life like this, we
Yeah.
tend to die young. But yeah, I'm not sure.
So honestly, we tend to die young, and then the brother line, I didn't know if he was doing like some sort of social commentary on like maybe like the black community. You know what I mean?
So
I could be
I
pulling that out of
don't
my
know.
ass, but like that's just with those two lines looking at them together, you know, uh,
I'm not sure if it's towards the black community or maybe
just
just
America in general.
um like everybody in general who is in like maybe like poverty, because usually I believe that is what Jenkins said about this song, that
Yeah.
it was about like people living like in poverty and like kind of
Yeah,
like,
yeah.
because we'll keep going through the lyrics, you'll see like it's all about like drugs and being like a
Fucking
drug
shit.
addict and like being a drug dealer and things like that.
Yeah.
So I guess just like groups everybody, maybe.
Yeah.
I don't know. But we'll see.
Yeah.
Um, so when he goes, now the cops will get me, but girl, if you would let me, I'll take your pants off. I got a little bit of blow, we could both get off. So obviously he already killed his English teacher's son. And he's with a girl now, and he's like, oh, I got blow. We can like do blow and then have sex.
Yeah.
So later, bathing in the afterglow, because they had sex first.
Mhm.
2 lines of coke I cut with Drano. Gross. Her nose starts to bleed a most beautiful ruby red. So to me, I just always thought that her nose was just bleeding, because like if you've ever done coke before, like your nose will just bleed out of nowhere.
Yeah.
But I also saw people saying that this is about her overdosing, which also makes a lot of sense.
Well, yeah, I mean, so that's what I interpret it as because the Drano will fucking kill you. You
That
know
is
what I
very
mean?
true.
Yeah,
I didn't even
that's
think about
yeah,
that.
that's definitely. But
So he's
what?
like intentionally like killing her. He's like
Yes, but
just a sicko.
when he says 2 lines of coke, is one for him and one for her, or are they
Yeah, that's
both
what
for
I
her?
thought. They were one for each.
So that's what's confused. So it's either like a murder suicide, or did he give her
Right.
both of them? You know what I mean? It's not clear to
That
me
is a
at this
good
point
point. It could
what's
very
what.
well be, because I believe that like the chorus alludes to suicide, I
Yeah, it
think.
could be
Um, so we stopped like
right at the end of this verse. Yeah.
yeah, around here-ish. We'll go here.
Later bathing in the afterglow, 2 lines of coke got cut with Drano, and her nose starts to bleed. A most beautiful ruby red, slow motion. motion, see me let go. Urban life decays, slow motion, see me let go. And at home, my sister's eating paint chips again. Maybe that's why she's insane. I shut the door to her moaning, and I shoot smack in my veins. Wouldn't you see my neighbor's beating his wife? Because he hates his life. There's a knock to his fist as he swings. Oh man, what a beautiful thing. And death slides close to me. Won't grow old to be. A junkie wino creep.
Okay. So yeah, it gets like way more intense. I remember the first time I heard this song, I was like, this is like amazing.
Yeah, so if you did
Like it's so
if you
good.
did play this for me, I definitely wasn't listening because I don't recognize any of. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like I don't recognize any of this.
Blame you. Sometimes, like with some of the songs you've shown me, aside from doing reaction videos, I'm like, huh, not my thing.
I mean, yeah, it also depends on your mood. You know what I mean? Like
Yeah.
sometimes certain songs won't be.
But this song's really great.
Yeah, it's interesting. So I get the social commentary, and him ironically saying all these things are good.
Yeah, and it's also interesting. You have to remember the song came out. I didn't even tell you, but this song came out in 1999. So this is like very old, very old for like the type of message and for how like the way the song is. Like it's very different.
Yeah,
Very
so
different type of song.
I had one of their CDs because they had like one big hit.
They had a bunch of
No, no,
big songs.
there was one big hit,
Semi Charmed Life.
maybe, and I bought the CD. And none of the other songs sounded like I was like, what is this shit? Like I was too young, you know what I mean? Like I
Yeah.
didn't appreciate it.
Where's like the fun pop
Exactly. I was
It's
like, what
like
is
so the
I
songs
know.
Never Let You Go.
Oh yeah, yeah.
Um,
That's a good song.
That's a really good song. And Blinded. Oh my god, I love Blinded.
Yeah.
I don't remember if they're all on the same album or not, but
Yeah, me either.
that's a great song. We should react to that one.
Yeah.
If you guys don't know that song, it is great.
So I noticed that he changed the chorus slightly here.
Yes. I love when songs do that. So he goes, slow motion, see me let go, will remember these days. Which is interesting because like he's talking about how like people who live this type of life don't live very long.
Yeah.
So like, are you sure you're gonna remember them? Also, they're like all drug addicts. So
Yeah.
it's interesting that he says that. And then slow motion, see me let go. I believe he's saying urban life decays, not urban life decay. But it kind of shows you that like just from all the shit he does like out there, like your life just decays there.
But specifically urban life. So
Yeah,
that
so
brings me
city
back
life.
to my theory in the first chorus that he meant brother in the colloquial sense, not
Oh,
familial. You know what I mean?
okay. I haven't really looked that deep into it, but you're probably right.
Yeah, because urban life, the cities, you know what I
Because
mean?
the song is intended to send a message.
Oh yeah, for sure.
It's not like just a song like
Yeah,
that's about doing drugs and killing people.
yeah,
So let's see. And at home, my sister's eating paint chips again. Maybe that's why she's insane. Insane.
yeah.
Whoever made this should have used spell check. So if you guys don't know, I think everyone should know this, but younger people might not be familiar. Houses, I think before 1970, believe it was before 1970, often were painted with lead paint. Lead paint's very toxic and it can slowly kill you. So if she's eating paint chips and she's going crazy, it's probably lead paint. I shut the door to her moaning and I shoot smack in my veins, wouldn't you?
Does it say her moaning?
I shut the door to her moaning. Like he's like,
Because yeah, I noticed he's
not
missing.
listening.
Well, no, because he's missing. Whoever did this video's lyric. I noticed words weren't in here. So if I'm reading it, I'm like, oh, who's moaning? You know what I mean?
The
Because
sister's moaning.
interesting.
And then he shoots dope in his veins and he goes, "Wouldn't you? Like, if this was your life, wouldn't you?"
Mm,
And he goes, "See my neighbor's beating his wife because he hates his life." There's a
mm,
knock to his fist as he swings. And I don't know if you heard the guitar, but he starts like mimicking a like
yeah,
slow fist knocking
yeah,
sound, which is
cool.
amazing. And he goes, "Oh man, what a beautiful thing." So he's
Mm,
showing you how like fucked up he is. I think their intent was to portray this guy as like a psychopath or sociopath.
hmm.
Because, a normal person wouldn't be like, "Oh, that sounds so beautiful."
Yeah.
My neighbor beating his wife. Um, yes. And we a little further in. We're getting there, guys. So he goes, "And death slides close to me, won't grow old to be a junkie wino creep." Which is funny because it's like you won't grow old to be one, but like you're kind of that now.
Yeah, it's gonna die young.
And the death slides close to me. That kind of like coincides with like I think he is killing himself, or maybe like you're right, like he was dying from snorting the Drano laced coke.
Could be. Or it could be there's death all around him and it's coming for him now. You know what I mean?
True. That's very true. Let's keep going here.
Won't grow old to be a junkie wino creep. Hollywood glamorized my wrath. I'm a young urban psychopath. I incite murder for your entertainment, 'cause I needed the money. What's your excuse? The joke's on you. Slow motion, see me let go. Oh yeah. Slow motion, see me let go. Slow motion, see me let go.
There's like a whole bunch of seconds after this, but I'm pretty sure it just ends here. But let me double
You
check
can play. See?
because the version I have like on my phone, this might be like a music video version.
Nah, just empty sound.
No, we just okay. So thoughts,
It was good.
right?
Yeah, yeah, it's a cool song for sure.
Hmm.
I never listened to it like that. You know what I mean?
Yeah, and I
The
totally didn't
lyrics.
go over the end, but like it doesn't really need to be broken
We
down. We can go over it though quickly.
it was just that little paragraph.
Yeah. Goes Hollywood glamorized my wrath. I'm a young urban psychopath. I incite murder for your entertainment because I needed the money. What's your excuse? So he admits to being a psychopath and he blames it on Hollywood. Like I said, like this song, like they're the problem is with Hollywood making like death and drugs and murder seem so cool. And I incite murder for your entertainment. I don't really know what that's about. I don't know if it's possible that he's like doing like these underground like things where people pay to watch him kill people or he's organizing something like that. I don't know.
I think so. The way I interpret it is just like in general, like, like he's saying with Hollywood, they glamorize my wrath. So all this, he's an urban psychopath. So all this fucked up shit that's going on is shown in movies, TV
Mhm.
shows. It's, the gangster, the killing, the drugs, like all
Yeah,
that shit. And then it's for people's entertainment, and
that's
they're
true.
making money off of it. And then where he goes into the next line, because I needed the money. What's your excuse? you know,
And then he goes, "The joke's on you."
yeah,
And then he just keeps going slow motion. See me let go.
yes,
So
it's cool.
you liked it?
No, I definitely appreciate it. It's awesome.
Yeah,
Yeah,
it's really good. It's one of my favorite Third Eye Blind songs, mainly for like the whole message, for the fact that it has like very few instruments and a lot of just negative space. If you notice, like you'll be like swaying and listening to the song, and all of a sudden there's like no instrument there,
yeah,
like very minimal, and it's still like an amazing song, which is what I find like really fascinating.
yeah. No, it's really cool
Yeah.
for
And
sure.
also, even just going through it with you, I was able to like see things about the song that I didn't see before,
Yeah,
which is
no,
pretty cool.
I definitely enjoyed it, and I'm glad we did this one.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Well, don't forget to like and subscribe, and we'll see you guys tomorrow.
yes. See you soon.